You see, anybody who has had a roast meal with Jess will understand that she likes to leave her favourite things till last. And on this night, it was the potatoes. And she wanted to mop up a gravy which I hadn't accounted for. So this perfectly curated list that finished with the song that I wanted to propose to was delayed by 10 minutes because she made those 3 potatoes last. But when she finished, I shuffled my way over, not gracefully, with Jess having no idea that I was just about to ask her to marry me. But when I did pull out the question, pull out the ring, I didn't expect the reaction. She immediately started hyperventilating and going bright red and very warm and giggling to herself, which kind of left me on edge, if I'm honest. But after a few minutes of me trying to get her to calm down and having hugs and tears, I finally got the answer that I wanted, and I couldn't have been happier. And from there, we've been unstoppable. We've moved back to Jess's home in God's own county, and we've flourished, gaining a house, pets, Jess getting her dream job, and I get to walk around canals undisturbed, so I can't think of anything better. Mike and Caroline have accepted me into their family like I was one of their own, and I couldn't thank them enough for it. And although she is a Lingwood in name, she will always be a Greaves and Smith in heart. I am grateful that this beautiful woman came into my life and showed me just how great life can be when it's with your soulmate. And some days I feel like I'm waiting to wake up, and it never comes. So, to tie all of this up, thank you all for coming and sharing this day with us. I hope your pints are crisp, I hope your dinners are fulfilling, and I don't know about you, but I'm also looking forward to some probably much funnier speeches. But before I shut up and pass you on to those, I would like to ask you all to raise a glass and toast to my beautiful wife, Jess. And it's now on.
Are you ready? Home is not a place, it's a person. I discovered that meeting you. I knew you were my person from the day you arrived at my door with a care package after you found out I was poorly. I had a cold. You stayed to make dinner for me when I was busy at work and made sure I was actually looking after myself. I can now admit, in front of all our family and friends, I do not like carrot and ginger soup. But for you and the kindness of your heart, I was willing to pretend I loved it. Now I can't imagine or even remember a life without you. Today I promise to cherish every moment we have together for the rest of our lives. I promise to make every moment a moment to show how much I love you. In a short space of time, we faced more than what some people do in a lifetime. We didn't anticipate that a global pandemic would lock us into a 1-bedroom flat with only 2 rooms. The level of care and love that saw us through those tough times, I vow to give you always. I promise to love you now and in every life we meet. And in a lyric, a promise that means so much to us. I'm going to keep you in love with me for a while.
Jess, when you came into my life, I finally knew who I'd been looking for. I finally knew what my life had been needing when you popped up like a radiant sunflower. Over the last 4 years, we've grown together so beautifully, through soaring highs and some testing lows, all of which have shown me just how much you can truly love someone. I love the attitude you bring to life, to never let challenges get in your way, and to grab every day by the horns as if it's your last. I love your passions and interests, whether that results in you singing various Harry Potter songs at me, or explaining the episode of Vampire Diaries, which we've watched several times before. I love the musician within you, with nothing bringing me a greater calm than your melody. As your husband, I promise to continue supporting you the way that you support everyone around you, without prejudice or want. I promise you that although I can claim chef's prerogative, you will always get the extra slice of garlic bread. And I promise you that when we fall and stumble, that you'll always have a shoulder to cry on, a hand to lift you up, and a hug whenever it's needed. I love you, Jess. Time is ours, and I pledge to you all of mine until our laughter just echoes on the wind at the end of time. I am yours.
And all that is left for me to say, if you'd like to take a stand, is it gives me the greatest of pleasure to pronounce you as husband and wife. Please give each other a kiss. Round of applause, please, ladies and gentlemen.